Welcome back to Top 5.
In the shimmering heights of Mount Olympus, where clouds kissed the marble columns and golden light cascaded down like a divine waterfall, the gods gathered to witness the second round of the magnificent Who Will Win tournament. This event, unlike any before, pitted the most revered and powerful deities against one another in a battle to claim supremacy. That day, the arena buzzed with the electric tension of anticipation. A champion from the Norse pantheon, Freyja, ranked 12th with an aura of mystery and power, faced off against Apollo, the radiant god of the sun and music, who held the 5th rank in divine prowess. Both were extraordinary in their domains, but only one could walk away as the victor. Freyja stood poised and regal, her long golden hair shimmering as if woven from sunlight. Clad in an emerald gown that flowed like liquid grass, she twirled her sword, a gleaming blade known as the Brisingamen, adorned with runes of protection and war. Her reputation was that of a formidable warrior and a goddess of love, yet her resolve in battle was unyielding. Across the arena, Apollo took his position, a striking figure with a chiseled jaw and eyes that sparkled like stars. Dressed in a tunic that glimmered with shades of the morning sky, he grasped his lyre, which was transformed into a weapon of ethereal sound and light. The melodies he played could inspire valor or instill fear, capable of disarming opponents with harmonies so divine they bordered on the celestial. As the signal sounded to commence their duel, the gods cheered, their voices echoing off the marble walls like a roaring tide. Freyja, swift as a hawk, charged forward with her sword raised high, the sun reflecting off the blade. Apollo responded with a flourish, playing a chord that resonated in the air, sending ripples of golden light toward Freyja. The sound enveloped her, reverberating through her very soul, but she resisted its melodic influence with the strength of her will. Freyja evaded the initial onslaught and retaliated with a fierce swipe of her sword. The ground shook as Apollo deftly sidestepped, the glory of the sun casting long shadows as he repositioned. He summoned the power of the divine, conjuring flaming arrows that rained down like a meteor shower, each targeting Freyja with deadly precision. With agility honed through countless battles, she danced through the onslaught, cutting down the arrows with her blade while advancing towards Apollo. With a surge of confidence, she closed the distance, their gazes locking in silent acknowledgement of the stakes. In a split second, she lunged, and Apollo, with the swiftness of lightning, countered with a striking chord that sent ripples of energy cascading toward her. The sound formed walls of pure light, but Freyja, with a fierce battle cry, shattered the barriers with her sword, and a shockwave resonated throughout the arena. The clash intensified, the divine forces colliding with a ferocity that rocked Mount Olympus to its core. The gods roared in excitement and fear, witnessing the unfolding of fate. In this dance of combat, Freyja unleashed her magic, transforming into a spectral falcon, soaring above Apollo, ready to strike from the skies. Yet, Apollo was no less formidable. As he raised his lyre, the air vibrated with a melody so pure that it called forth beams of sunlight, creating a blinding luminosity around him. The brilliance blinded Freyja momentarily, and as she regained her sight, Apollo had released a radiant arrow made of pure solar energy. Caught off guard, Freyja attempted to deflect it, but the divine energy pierced through her defenses. A moment of disbelief passed over her face as the arrow struck true. Time seemed still as she fell to her knees, the life force ebbing from her body, leaving behind the haunting echoes of her earlier glory and the love she had spread across realms. Apollo, breathless and awash in a mix of triumph and tragedy, approached her. He had fought with honor and respect, but the weight of victory hung heavy on his heart. As he knelt beside her, he whispered words of solace, acknowledging the strength and spirit she had displayed in their fierce duel. "I shall honor your memory, Freyja," he vowed, his voice a melodic whisper that floated upwards, carried by the winds of Olympus. In that moment, even the gods fell silent, a shared reverence filling the air for the life that had been lost. The tournament would continue with Apollo advancing to the next round, but the legacy of Freyja, the warrior goddess who loved fiercely and fought valiantly, would resonate forever within the hearts of all who witnessed her valor. Thus ended the battle on Mount Olympus, with one champion rising and one goddess falling, a testament to the eternal struggle between love and war, light and darkness.